Alright guys, welcome to the video. Anthony here, Special Analysis. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Gonna talk about what we did this morning in the live trade room. Before I dive into what I personally did, just want to talk about the Nasdaq real quick. I felt this was a very clean setup. While it was inside prior price, the Nasdaq literally walked its way higher just beautifully. So I'm going to drag another screen over here real quick, and then I'll remove this just so you can see it. Notice here we were just chopping around the VWAPs, okay? We come up here, we break this little high at 742, okay? We close above it, and then we come back in and retest it at 815. And I told my traders, I'm like, listen, this looks really strong. Now, whether we get follow through or not, that's the risk in any trade, okay? But I like the way it looks. I said, the exact words I used was, hey guys, the Nasdaq looks ambitious right here. And it was, okay? So we broke that, retested it, just walked about 280 ticks higher here into 9 o'clock where the S&P started snagging us. And then I said, hey guys, you see these tiny little candles here? If I get rid of the opening bell, you can see how the buying volume was pretty high coming into these tiny little candles here. And I said, listen, you know, we're at the prior high here on the Nasdaq. We're at a key level on the S&P 500. I don't love the way this looks. It's starting to look weak, okay? Whether that means we break down or not, again, that story's always yet to be told. Looks ambitious here, looks weak here, okay? So from where it looked ambitious, okay, to where it started looking weak, we ran, 282 ticks. Very calculated. Simply checked the boxes of all the components that we look for. Our higher time frame MACD was lagging ever so slightly. However, on a short-term basis, it looked very clean. All right, so I wanted to share that with you. I thought it was very, very well identified. I think that the ambitious entry was well identified, as well as the weakening area to exit identified. I think it was called perfectly. I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm just saying the market cooperated with the thesis. Okay, that was the thesis. The market worked with it beautifully. So now let me tell you about the trades I personally took. All right, so light sweet crude oil, you guys know that's what I trade. Here's the book map, right? This tells me where all the liquidity is in the market. Here is my 5-minute time frame. Here is my 240 time frame, my 4-hour time frame, and then this is what I consider my naked chart. Okay, like this chart, just volume profile, makes it really simple and clean, without any kind of obstructions. So you can see we also have some volume profile up here. This is going to also display higher time frame analysis. Each of these levels here are the levels I give my clients every single day. They can populate them on their chart, and they can sit there and go, okay, you know, like I'm going to work with these levels, okay? But if you're a level type trader, right? For me, if the market's trending, great. If the market's not trending, I got to work with the levels, right? Because I'm looking for reversals off these levels. So market's got a bias here to the downside. You could see that we were doing kind of the chop here early this morning. I like the way this kind of setup looked. The 655 candle did not look very strong. And then I liked it again at 720, and I was looking to really aggressively kind of run through these lows, and it didn't happen. All right, so we started pushing right here into the low, and I thought we were going to go lower. At that point, I tightened up my stop, and I got stopped out. So I'm going to include a video in the blog post so that you can see it actually transpire. All right, market takes this little blip here to the downside. 9 o'clock, we get strong buying, as that's when the crude market opens. And we pile drive back into this level right here, which is 81.50. Okay, this is a higher time frame level, that orange line that you can see on the 4-hour chart and the 5-minute chart up here. Okay, so right there, 920, we push price back into 81.50 resistance. That 81.50 resistance holds. I like the way the footprint chart looks. I like the way the order flow looks. I have 145 contracts at that point in time resting at $81, the liquidity there. So I get short, all right, 81.45 at the close of this candle. Next candle confirms the same thought process. You'll see that on the image inside the blog post, and the market does push through $81, okay? I had my target at 81.01. I'll also include a video inside the blog post where you'll be able to see that target get filled, all right? So that's how I broke it down today, all right? Looking at the markets right now, they're a little bit choppy. When we came in, everything was kind of hovering around the VWAPs. It is what it is, guys. It's a summer Thursday. We got unemployment numbers, which were a little bearish this morning. We got Philly Fed manufacturing index numbers, which were a little bullish this morning. Didn't get a massive 830 reaction, which is fine. But that's just how we played it. So the Nasdaq, again, gave us that nice clean push. I'll include an image of that in the blog post. And then these were my 2 attempts at crude. The first one was unsuccessful. I got stopped out at break even. And the second one did ultimately finally get to that liquidity at $81, which I was targeting. And you can see where we're sitting right now. We pushed just about 81. Oh, what's the low there? 80.89. All right, so a little short of trying to get deeper into this next support level, which should range from 80.85 down to 80.70 approximately. Whether that happens or not, totally out of my control. I've taken my 2 trades. The second one was very successful, and I'm very happy. I don't think I'm going to place any more trades for the day. That's why I'm shooting the video, and I just want to kind of give you guys a heads up. So really nice clean Nasdaq push this morning. Right? Identified where the ambitious area looked, where the weakening area looked. 282 ticks between the two. And then crude oil here, this was much earlier before I was with my clients. 725. This trade ultimately got stopped out. And the second trade, I was with my clients at 920, and I did tell them that if 81.50 resistance holds, that could be the ticket that pushes us into the liquidity at $81. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Below this video, I'll also place my email. You can reach out to me if you have any questions, as well as check out the program if you want to get involved. I provide the analysis. I provide live interpretation. If you're a futures trader, this is great for you intraday. If you are a trader on your own and you just want all the analysis, great. It's all provided. We look at stocks, futures, forex, cryptocurrency on a bigger picture for swing trading and position trading, which we've all been very successful at doing over the years. With every approach to trading, there's a equation of wins and losses, right? With hopefully net profitability over a long period of time. That's how it works, guys. So for that component, as far as the way you're going to approach the market, that's unique to each of you. My job is to provide analysis, interpretation, expectations, and you can ultimately do whatever you choose with that information. All right, guys? Appreciate you. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.